Good evening, everyone. Time to meet the man himself. Let's see what all the fuss is about. Invoking Jay. Jay's memories swept through her like wind catching a kite, reminding her how even the tiniest recollection could warm the emptiest parts. He had this uncanny gift for pulling magic from the mundane, for spotting mischief in the margins and slipping it in where no one else would think to look. Even a routine grocery run became a private performance. He'd hum along to the overheard music just loud enough for Addie's ears only. Sometimes, as Ain't No Mountain High Enough floated through the speakers, he'd lean in and murmur, "Ain't no roti dry enough, ain't no double sweet enough to keep me from devouring you." Or, in his most solemn falsetto, "I will always strip you, my darling, you." Addie would double over, pretending to inspect toothpaste while biting down a laugh. Jay, stone-faced, dignified, like he just delivered scripture, not corrupted a love song. They lingered in the aisles longer than necessary, people watching like nosy playwrights scripting absurd dramas. "She's been cheated on," Jay would whisper, eyes narrowing at a woman with frozen lasagna, a lone bottle of wine, and heartbreak written all over her posture. Addie, lips twitching, would shoot back, "Nah, she just needs some good sex." Jay would gasp, scandalized, "You brazen little hussy." Words had been their shared foreplay, their art and weapon. Addie dissected them with precision, savoring each, stripping them bare. Jay, meanwhile, flung them around like confetti, all flair and flavor. His words danced, hers struck. He called her a phrase snob. She called him a verbal drama queen. Together, they turned language into a playful game of clever moves, a puzzle that twisted and turned, a flirtation that teased, and a battlefield that always sparked. Part of their magic was that they never chased happiness. It settled deep in the everyday. Routine turned into romance. Silence became conversation. The ordinary felt like courtship. Jay wasn't just about philosophy and punchlines. He opened doors, topped up her gas tank without even being asked, never let a date night slip, even if it was just takeout and a movie at home. With him, every day felt like a date. Their love still carried in the freshness of a new romance. She never had to guess. She always knew she was loved. Jay turned tasks into theater. Cleaning turned into a show. The broom was never just a broom. It became whatever his mood called for. A guitar riff in an imaginary concert, a mic stand, or a prop in a one-man circus. Arms wide, broomstick balanced on his palm, he'd strut across the room. "Check skills," he'd call, defying gravity. Addie watched, half in awe, half fearing disaster. "One wrong move and number's gone," she warned. Jay just grinned, like he wasn't balancing a broom, but the whole damn world. Jay didn't believe in mops. He tossed a microfiber cloth on the floor, stepped on them, and glided like a human swiffer. "Trust me," he'd say, spinning past her. "This is efficiency perfected." Laundry was no different. Once rummaging through the dryer, he picked up Leo's tiny t-shirt and lit up. "All right, fellas, Wanna bet this fit me? Addie and the boys exchanged looks. No way. But Jay was always game. With grunts and wriggles, he pulled the shirt over his head. It barely covered his belly, his stomach on display like a badge of honor. Ha, told you. Hands on hip, chest out, proud. Addie stared, undone. The dignified man transformed into a clown, purely out of love. He shed pride with ease and gave joy freely. With Jay, it was safe to be silly. In that moment, Addie knew he wasn't just entertaining her. He was pouring himself into their lives. It was love in the most unguarded, beautiful form. Jay could cook like a boss. He learned to cook from his mother, but he preferred not to. With Addie, though, he liked to flex his skills. She needed dough for fried bakes. Jay claimed frying duty, his way of shielding her from popping oil. This is precision, he'd declare, flicking water into the oil. Observe the master in action. She rolled her eyes, but couldn't deny his fry bakes always had the perfect golden crust. Addie handled the seasoning, blending herbs into fragrant pastes, but when it was time to rub it into the meat, Jay took over. Sleeves rolled, eyes locked. The real magic, he'd say, spreading hands, is in the touch. Addie braced herself. You had to tease it. Make it feel seen. Ease into it. Work it deep. She barely had a chance to react before laughter took over. His expression, his slow strokes, the whole absurd show. See, baby, you gotta take it slow. Can't rush this. Yeah. She waved him off. You and the meat need some alone time. Jay winked and patted the meat. A job well done needs passion, baby. She missed him and the way he made life feel. Like she was starring in the greatest love story ever told. Just when you thought you had him pegged, he'd flip the script with a look, a line of perfectly timed mischief. One night, that blend was on full display. After hours of liming with Harvey and Leisha, buzzing on love and just the right amount of alcohol, Jay leaned in with a wicked grin. He'd been listening to their sweet nothings all night. Honey pie this, honey pie that. Well, if Leisha is your honey pie, he announced deadpan, then Addie is my aloo pie. Leisha choked on her drink. Addie stooped, head down, laughing too hard to be offended. Jay, looking smug, leaned back. What? She's sizzling hot. Addie gasped, shaking with laughter. So I'm an oily snack. Jay raised his glass in a toast, eyes twinkling. A delicacy, my love, hot, full of goodness inside. That was Jay. He could crack up a room 1 minute and make someone feel deeply seen the next. It wasn't just Addie who felt that magic. He treated everyone with the same easy warmth, like care was his default setting. Whether you were a CEO or a CPAP worker, once you were talking to Jay, you felt like you were the only person in the room. He made people feel like they mattered, and people respected him. He made them believe in their own potential to be better. She missed the way he made her laugh come she missed the way he made laughter come easy in any space. Kyle and Leo were drawn to it. His stories had them hooked. His teasing, shenanigans, and the way they all ganged up to mess with Addie. Those were part of the spell he cast on them. Those moments felt like perfectly bottled time. The day Jay casually dropped the name Uncle Chuck-Up-Face into a story with the ease of mentioning John or Jane.